Good morning, everybody. Rob here in Bakersfield. Just going to be finishing off some little bits on the Softail here, but I thought I would show you one of the little problems I ran into here with putting the new tanks on. These are reproduction tanks of the short stock 5-gallon tank. Okay, they're replacing these custom 6-gallon 2-inch extended gas tanks. Now, when I had to do that, the tanks are a little bit different shape. So, I had to move the mount inside here, under the dash, which threw off the mounting hole for the rear dash. But it also made it to where my fork stops, the external fork stops that are on here, these custom turned aluminum things, and they go back and they hit there and stop and keep the triple trees from hitting the gas tank. Well, this tank sits out about 1/8 of an inch further, or 1/16 of an inch further, and the triple T's were just making contact with the tank, which over time would cause either a dent or paint messing. So I was trying to figure out, okay, I didn't want to necessarily have to spend the money for brand new fork stops because those damn things are expensive, so I got a bright idea. That was take a 5/8 inch deep socket. This happens to be a cobalt 12 point. As you can see, it slides snugly right over the top of that. Okay, so I figured out exactly where I needed to cut it. I will hacksaw off the excess like I did for the other side, which I've already done, and then after that's done, I will take and drill out the end there so it slides down using a drill bit down here. And after all that's done, you know, dress it up with the file, all the little burrs and everything, slide it right down on there, and it's really nice and snug. Like I said, I've already done this side. As you can see, that's what I ended up with right there. Slides right down, hits that, stops that, and you can now see how much of a gap I got in there to protect the tanks. The triple tree no longer touches it. I don't have to worry about it. So that's just one of the things keeping it from going. The other big thing is that I have a crack down here, right there, and it was leaking. So I had to JB weld it, put a new gasket on, fill it up, see if it holds. And I got to make sure I get it JB welded really good. If that don't work, then I'm going to have to replace this inner primary cover. So that will be a pain in the butt if I have to do that. So that's what I'm working on right now, is that. Then after that's done, I have to take the dash back off so I can re-drill this hole here to make it line up. It was off just a little bit there. So that's why it's not on the road yet, and it's going to be a little while. Okay, see y'all later.